Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Professor Zayed. I'm making this video because I wanted to explain how how I took the CYSA Plus, the CompTIA CYSA Plus, and how I passed the exam. So I wanted to share this with everyone that is planning on taking the CompTIA CYSA Plus. If you are new to this field, there's a few tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you. First of all, CompTIA CYSA Plus. CYSA stands for CompTIA Cybersecurity Analyst, and it's the exam that you will have to take in order to become a CYSA Plus certified. So for me, I already have the multiple certifications, CompTIA certifications. I have CompTIA A Plus, Network Plus. I have Security Plus. So one benefit of having the CYSA Plus exam and certification is that it will automatically renew the previous three certifications that I have, the A Plus, Network Plus, and Security Plus, and it will also give you more experience and more opportunities out there. So for me, the exam wasn't that difficult because I already have cybersecurity experience. I've been teaching information security for a while. I've been teaching networking, telecommunications and networks, data privacy, and so on. So I have been adjunct faculty teaching for about 6 years. So a lot of the stuff in the CISA Plus, I'm already have experience in that field, but so it made it a little bit easier for me to pass the exam. So again, cybersecurity analyst, according to CompTIA's website, I'm going to share my screen. Is basically here on their website on CompTIA.org /certifications. You will see that it says cybersecurity analyst applies behavioral analytics to the IT security field to improve the overall state of IT security. So as you can see here, CompTIA has multiple certifications. So for me, what I did is I started to use my own experience, my knowledge, and I have been in IT field for over 15 years. So I have multiple certifications as well. So what I did to prepare for this exam is the first thing I did is I went to udemy.com is my favorite website for learning. One of my favorite websites, actually. So I did purchase a couple of classes here. I purchased the CompTIA CYSA. This was the older one, the 002 practice certification exams. The exam I took August 18, it was this 003. So this is an outdated practice exams, but I still purchased those and I took those exams. There were 6 exams available on Udemy website. So I took most of those exams and then I reviewed them a couple times. I also did take this course on Udemy by Jason Dion, CompTIA CYSA Plus 003 complete course and practice exams or practice questions. I completed that. I took actually that course one time, and then I went back and I took it again. And of course, the other thing I did is that I purchased these 2 books, CYSA. You can see here. First one is the practice tests. This is actually the older one, the 002, but it has a lot of practice questions. I went over that book. I did that, and then I also read this book twice, actually. Study guide, CYSA, CompTIA CYSA Plus study guide. I read this book again. So these are the things I did to pass the exam. And the other thing I did as well is I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I also took a lot of notes. These some of the notes that I printed out. I can show you here. One of the first things I did is I actually printed out the objectives, the exam objectives. In order to pass the exam, you really need to know what the objectives are. So I went through the exam objectives, everything in that exam objective. I understood everything, every term. Given scenario, use appropriate tools or techniques to determine malicious activities. So I went through that. I did some labs. So the first thing I recommend is if you are planning on taking the CompTIA CYSA Plus or any CompTIA certification, the first thing you should do is to print out or download the exam objectives from CompTIA's website. And this is for free, by the way. You can download that. It will You go to CompTIA.org and then you look up the exam and you download the exam objectives. You can even Google it. The other thing I did as well is I did print out a lot of these. I purchased, this came in when I bought the exam. This is in the when I bought the course, they gave me access to this foundation notes. I printed that as well. I went through it. Every day I read this entire thing, and that helped me as well. So again, I took the practice exams, I watched videos, I took the course, and that's these basically. Another thing I also did in addition to buying the CompTIA or buying the Udemy courses, I also have a subscription to a website called skillset.net, and I'm gonna share my screen again and show you that skill sets or skill sets online.skills. You go to this website, and then I went through the course as well, and I did also the labs as well. So here, if you go to hands-on labs, and if you go to the website, there is CompTIA option here, if you can see that. And I did the I went back down to CYSA Plus, CompTIA, and then I went to CompTIA. Scroll down to they have all options here. They have Network Plus, they have Security Plus, they have Cloud Plus, Pen Test Plus, Server Plus, and so on. And I went to Cybersecurity Analyst, and I launched the labs, and I went through those labs as well. 12 hours of labs. You can do that. You hit launch, and then you will go through the labs. So these are things that I have done, and I took the exam. So basically, what the exam is, I believe, was 68 questions. So the way the exam worked out is they gave me when I took the exam, there were 5 or 6 performance-based questions, PBQs, and those are the most difficult questions in the exam. One of those questions could take you up to 10 to 15 minutes, so you have to be prepared. The exam itself is 165 minutes, 68 questions. You get 750 points out of 1,000 to pass the exam. And so what I did is I went through the first 2 performance-based questions, and I felt like they were taking me a little bit longer than I thought it will take. And so what I did is I skipped the other performance-based questions. There were 3 of them, 3 or 4. I hit flag these questions. So then I went over the true and false questions, or multiple choice questions. I finished those, then I went back to the performance-based questions. I reviewed the 2 questions that I completed, and then I went to the other ones. And once I finished them, I was able to go back to the other questions and review before I submit my exam. So basically, that's how I passed my CompTIA CYSA Plus. And I'm planning the next exam is going to be CASP, CompTIA Advanced Security Practitioner. It's a little bit higher level than the CYSA Plus. So again, once I take that exam, I will make a video on it, and so you can get some information from it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care. Bye-bye.